Good evening, everybody. This is Dumbledorcus from Revenant Society. We have what should be normally a Whiskey War Wednesday, but tonight I am skipping it. I just got my COVID booster shot, so I want to keep that immunity high. We are getting our butts handed to us by Guardians of Romania 2. There's no way we were going to win this. We had, I think, 2 or 3 in a row for wins. The only positive side I see right now is my defense is holding up quite well. We are doing blue-red tanks, and this Vernix is holding up, I believe, really well. There's a couple hits. I think the first time was 3 hits. This is the first hit, but that 9 life passive, man, they have a really, really high chance to pop back with more health than this. So he just keeps popping back, and then hopefully my fast Dorlarfer, a very fast Sable, keep healing, reviving, etc. So I think that is a successful war strategy for right now. Let's start with War Flag 1. First flag up, and we have 2 songs here. When I see song, I'll typically take Bartholomew just to prevent that potential silence. Kolya with the minion cleanse, he's in the wing. And otherwise, super minion team. Excuse me. I've got my sound on today. I usually don't have it on. And if that gets annoying to either me or when I listen back to this, then I will go ahead and turn it off soon. Greens are lacking here, only 4 on the board. Reds are plentiful, so I can't get going. There's 8, so there's a 4 match and a 4 match. I'm going to make this one to the outside into the strong color. And then I'm going to go this blue-purple. There's a red that sets off the green. Got the reds the other way into the green. So he gained some mana. See, do I have a chance? I think he's going to kill himself if he fires. And I might be able to kill Thaffer too, as long as Ott doesn't go. Thaffer came back. Didn't come back with full 50% health. I'm curious why. Ouch, that is a lot of burn damage. And now Kolya is dead, I don't have a cleanse. I just really need to ride them out. I think I've got Mega Fiends and so many of them, but I only have that one tile. I have tiles into Thaffer, and that is it. That's not good. I really don't have anything on that left side. I just need to ride out a turn. Hoping this combos. Dead. Bummer. That was really close. Just like one more turn on the left, and I think I could have pulled that one out. I'm going to turn off my sound. I feel like that was pretty annoying, and I've just got a siren in the background. Second flag up, and for this bicolor green-red team, I'm obviously going to take blues against the 3 strong. I don't really recommend if you have a tank that you bring another color in that. Sometimes 2, but definitely not 3, even though all of these are fairly strong heroes. Regin does not have the costume. Oops, I do want a dragon. Thank you, game. Which dragon do I want? Do I have a cleric one? Like that. That matches with 2 of my classes. And which troop is best? That defense ailment. Or just status ailments. That's probably the one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles. That's above average. There we go. There we go. Oh, that'll take her out. All right. Do I want to wait 2 turns or just go ahead and dispel that? I think I'm going to go dispel it. I've got so many blues left on the board that I'm just going to waste tiles if I leave everyone charged. And I've got more tiles on the left side here, so obviously taking the silence up the left. That's only going to hit 1. That's okay. It's going so well that we don't really need to be super concerned about, well, I was going to say dumping tiles, but yeah. That was lucky that the board was started well and that first match really took out the tank and continued well. Third flag up, and sorry, can't see the team I'm hitting. Yet another song tank, and I'll bring my second Bartholomew. Yes, he's level 89. I'm keeping him there because I have a double Bartholomew team in for War of Three Kingdoms defense. If I have the whole team at level 90, it gives me most points. And if I found that if I have one hero at level 89, then I'm worth like whatever it is, the 30 points versus 31 points. And the harder people don't hit me. And my War of Three Kingdoms defense does usually pretty well. So he's staying at level 89 for now, and that's the reason it's not Matt's issue. This is a very good team, and I'm struggling with that Ott. That Ott last time really burned me very hard. So I'm hoping to silence him. Do I have a silence? I guess I have some very, very slow heroes here. I've got very fast, or ninja, average, slow, and very slow. But I have 3 tiles on the board for my average, but unfortunately it's right into Ott. Oh, there's some reds too. Hopefully this mana slows him. Is he gonna die? No. So I'm gonna do the red so that I can harvest those buffs away. Should get rid of the latest 2 per hero. So that'll be the immune is he immune to dispels? No, harvest goes through that. Pretty sure. Let's check. Yeah, it does. Harvest is like a super dispel. All right. So I do actually have enough tiles, surprisingly, to what I don't have is enough damage here to take Song out. It'll be close, and I've got Reflect up, so he might kill himself, but I'll be silenced, potentially. Not everyone. They can't hit everyone here. Oh, and I dodged. Super cool. All right, what does my thing do? My Zostraz deals 300 and decrease healing. Yeah, they don't have anyone else in who heals, so that's not super helpful. And if I do it after, I'm going to do it before they get deep sleep. Excuse me. Just so that I have that extra 750 of full damage. Oh, resist. He resisted. Must be a cleric class. So, I guess I will look for some tiles. Okay, still silence there. Excuse me. Interesting. If I take... I guess... I don't know. How many more turns of silence does he have? 2. So their River Fang and Guard Red is going to go off before I get that turn. I'm going to... Guess I'm going to go there. And take that, charge up. Oh, that's dumb. Is she sleeping now? Yeah, crap. Is he sleeping? Dang it. Both of the heroes I plan to use are not sleeping. Darn it. Oh, yeah, no, he's still sleeping. He woke, okay. All right. We will heal up. I think my healing got reduced by River Fang, but he's not there anymore. Okay. How much? 750 damage left on that deep sleep, which is all the damage. So we'll just let those minions, the fiends and the mega fiends start working out. This vegetable family passive is pretty powerful. Like, I'm just kind of sitting around biding my time while they get eaten up by minion or fiend damage. I keep calling minions fiends and fiends minions, just that's the part of it. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised when that whole family comes out if they get that passive, the HP of those fiends, as well as probably some of the attack nerfed, and maybe they'll get some buffs made up. Definitely they'll get a stat boost. But yeah, their fiends are quite. Okay, we have a 4th flag. This is the Double Dolores team. This is my OG Double Dolores team with Kushanku, who is very fast and totally underpowered. See, his power is actually below my 4-star Wukong. And should I level him up? Yeah, I kind of phased him out at some point. But it's really nice to be able to mana control someone at tank who can't resist it. I do have to watch Ott. He's been a pain in the butt, but Thaffer and Vernix can be silenced, or mindless attacked, which will be super handy if they can't go off. So hopefully if I don't get the 3 right away, at least I'll hopefully get 2 matches and be able to silence or mindless attack the tank. All right. This might not be an issue. All right, so we did 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be good enough for everybody. Do I set off any combos here? Meaning, do I need to set off Kushanku right now? So those 3 come up. That goes up 1. No, that's just everything moves up. If something comes in, then it's just a mistake, like a errant combo. Good. So I'm going to fire these in the right order. A better Dolores than my worst Dolores, so better, worse, and then woo. Buff all that damage. I'll go into Thaffer there. Okay. Now I actually do want to hit some people to get them charged up because things got going a little too fast and I need Lemonwood to do maximal damage. All right, this looks like what I have to do right now. Perfect. Okay, I have 0 yellow tiles left on the board, and that Vernix is going to come back, which is a pain. So again, right now, I just need to move as many tiles as I can, and hopefully I'll get some yellows coming in. That did not move very many. Him being fast is quite annoying. And I don't have many moves that won't set him off this turn. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the red up the middle. There's 2 more yellows. Ouch. Hiding and reflect and a dodge. So that was pretty good. All right, I can move this up 1 and then I'll get 3. Oh, there's another one. Hopefully, do I want to let him burn? He'd take 2 turns to burn. Okay, we'll try it. See if we get another one. Nice. And then I'll get, yeah, my Kushanku. So I'm going to go ahead and, this heals me, I think. Yeah, that's nice. My insanity goes down? Yes, it does. All right, that's good. Both of them didn't backfire. That's unusual. Let's see if this kills him off, or if I have to wait for someone to that Vernix tank. See, that Vernix is really annoying. I'll just fire the diamond now. I do have Kushanku ready to make him backfire. Ooh, did that do it? All right, cool. It's interesting that when they revive, I think every time their insanity went away, which that's like a full kill revive. I think a lot of heroes, when they get revived with a like fighter passive, I think they keep their insanity. I'd have to double check on that, but it was just odd that like that Vernix was never, like the insanity cleansed, self-cleansed every time he came back. So that's probably another bonus of that passive skill for the 9 lives. 5th flag up, and I'm going to do a mixed team. Hopefully my Dolarfer will prevent silence. Li Kui, if he is silence, he won't cleanse, but he does have a cleanse if he hits critical. And then Dolarfer and Savafa together, they do a lot of damage over time. And they've got 1 of each that will resist those types, but 3 that don't. So let's have at it. Pretty average board here. I'm going to go this way and see if any more blues come. Okay. Interesting. Those blues by the green dragon, they're kind of stuck. I think I'm going to blow that, see if anything else comes in. Nope, bad stuff. What Dolarfer? Dagger is not going yet. If I make I'll make the 3 this way. I think I can go 1 turn without dagger going off. His name's Dagger, right? Yeah. Which will probably be worthwhile. Do I get anything else if I move this one right? Not seeing anything that matches. So let's make the move that doesn't set off dagger right now. And it's just not enough to do him. Okay, cool. That I think is the second one in a row where he hit the hero that would be least impacted, which is pretty awesome. Does he reduce... Okay, he does extra damage against nature, and I don't have nature. Okay, come on, Durlarfer. Oh, just short. Oh, but she Empower resisted that, so that's cool. And I'll get the Mimic chest going. Is he going to burn out without any damage? 93 frost and 510 burn. And he's got 1040. That's so small. 2 turns for him. So let's go left side. And this will increase the frost damage. This is a bigger frost. And maybe she'll burn out too. 1475. What does he do? Defense. Okay. Does he do extra damage against red? Yeah. I think I'm going to go into him anyway. That seems least scary right now. And I'm hopefully waiting for them to burn out a couple turns. I don't know if Dagger will get there. Saris should get there. Yeah, Saris is gone now. I'll heal up if I don't die. Die. 892. That's so high. That burn damage. Was that Ott? 890. Oh, it was Dagger. It was Dagger. He like amplifies that effect. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Kind of forget how good Verity is. I think I have 2 of her leveled as well. I'm on my last flag here, and sometimes what I like to do when I have just a flag or 2 left is go up here to inspect teams and have it autofill who my most powerful heroes are left that I haven't used. And then I'll go probably take out my slowies and see what I have left that's interesting. So I don't want to be weak against the tank, and I definitely want to use Saris. I might want to use Hathor. That's a good one, a good healer. I'm not a huge fan of that Magni. I feel he's fair, but not great. I might want to use Gurik. I might want to use Soundness. I might want to use Gestalt, Goldrip, Gongoth, or Orakark. So actually this is really interesting for me as a team, and Agad would be good against anyone who has a Mega Minion. So this is probably the team I'll use, and now I'll go find a team that looks like that would be someone I would want to fight. So not a blue tank. He's got some minions, which, the Agad only works on Mega Minions. What's left here? Red tanks. This looks like something I can probably hit. I'll have no blues, but, I'll dance around Bernadette, have some mana control. So that is probably what I'm going to hit now. So I'll go ahead and put that team in, autofill, take these out. And I think I had Hathor, Saris, and who was my Orakark? So does this look good? Why is that troop goofy? Okay, that one. And that was a huge mistake. Okay, one more time. Okay, those 3 out. Setting up war teams, man, I wish you could set up, and people do this, like set up their whole war team per hit, so they just boom, boom, boom. They don't have to spend time. That's not who I wanted Goldrip, so they don't have a ton of buffs. They actually don't have any healers and not much buff. Oh, by the way, I just pulled Leblub today. I am pretty excited about that one. He looks like a great card. And do I want more mana control? Yeah, Orakark. I had Orakark and Agad. Do I want Gongoth, though, for the double? Or do I want Agad? I think I want Gongoth. This is a little bit unusual. I love Agad, but she's really good against Gurik tanks. It's kind of her specialty. So let's see. That is a great dragon for this. I've got 2 red sorcerers. And make sure I've got my troops lined up. I do. These all look good. Yeah, those look good. But that's a lot about, like, I try to skip that during a lot of this video recording setup, but that's about how long it takes me to set up teams. You know, like 2, 3, 4 minutes of setup for every 4 minutes of attack. It's just a really lengthy process. All right, shut up and get to the battle, Mark. Let's go. Okay. I just really need those 3 anythings. This is kind of weird, but I'm definitely going to silence her, or, do that. And instead of taking this one down and setting off that combo for the red, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I have 7 yellow tiles. I'm going to hope one more comes in. It did not. And I'll set it off now, which won't exactly be, I saw the combo, but I can do, he stole enough mana that first time where he's good to go again now. So I'll go this side. I'm hitting harder with my tiles on that side. Orakark again right there. And it's not enough to get everyone else going. But now I have 3. Oh, stop it. Okay. Regardless of if I go those red tiles down or left, they're going into Woo. So hopefully this will take out Bernadette. Yeah. Oh, Woo did not fire because he was mothed, which is pretty cool. All right, so we will silence him, and we will focus on him, although everyone's dying because they got this stupid Mega Fiend on them. I'll still go there. Get those reds closer, even though they're not strong. Get them closer to not use them, right? All right, so she's dead. Cool. All right, that was a good flag. Guard Red, I've been pretty disappointed in. I don't know if it's her defense kind of stinking. The passive is nice, but rarely get her to do something great. She does a lot of damage. She does, I wouldn't say a lot. She does a fair amount of damage. Like Wusong does a lot. Wusong. Song Zhang does a lot more damage for a similar mana speed, but just overall a little bit underpowered. Kind of surprising. I thought she was overpowered at first. Saw her in a lot of defense teams, and now she's getting pulled off. War. So second in our alliance, they've got Hitman on top. Sassy for us is number 1, and we'll see how the rest of this plays out. 5 for 6 tonight, which is okay. I'll take that. We are going to get a big loss here. Maybe not as big as originally thought, but this is going to be a loss. that's too big of a point differential to make up with those flag differentials. So we'll report on the score at the end, and have a good night.